Good morning, YouTube. What is going on? Such a beautiful day today. You guys, we are pulling up to the gym now. Well, we have pulled up to the gym. It is time to go test the body fat. It's time to see where we're at. All right, we are 4 weeks out tomorrow, and let's just get a good little depiction of, how much body fat we drop, what our weight's looking like, what our metabolism is looking like. Let's just keep grinding. That's all it's about. I normally just come to the gym to get the in-body scan just because. There's no reason to. You don't have to. This is not part of the process, but it's good to know your numbers, know where you're at. I mean, we started at around 18%. Who really knows? I did not get it tested before I started the prep, or when I started the prep, which I should have, to do a real legit comparison. But we've been at 6%. So I'm going to assume now we are under 6%. So we're coming to find out. All right, y'all, so we are pretty early, so they don't have anyone available to give me the scan right now, which is okay with me. What I'm going to do right now is do some cardio. I'm fasted right now. I've been sipping on coffee. You don't have to be fasted when you do the in-body scan, but if you want to get a more close to accurate weight measurement, probably should keep your fluids low, but there's no right or wrong way to do it for the in-body scan. And the in-body scan, if you don't know, is the one where you stand on the scale and you hold the prongs with your thumb, just like that. And it reads your body, reads your pulse and everything like that. So super legit. But I do have my intra workout right here. So my aminos, got some L-carnitine in here, so that's legit. I'm gonna do 2 scoops of this. I'm just gonna sip on it while I do my cardio. We'll probably be able to get about 30 minutes in, depending on what time they come in. I haven't done the Stairmaster in a very long time, so this should be fun. This wasn't planned, so party foul. I got Vans, and if you know anything about Vans, they are not comfortable. These are my leg day shoes, so you can already imagine today's a leg day. Now I am prepared. I do have my waist trainer, sweatband, whatever you want to call it. Just like that, we're good to go. I woke up today at 183.0, so I'm curious to see after the cardio, after the fluids, what they actually have me at when I do the scan. But I'm more concerned just about the body fat. All right, let's get to it. All right, you guys, we are back home. Let me show you what I'm having for my first meal, and then I will break down the physique and we'll just have a little quick chat. So right here, you are seeing 2 lightly salted rice cakes. And then over on this side, you are seeing 2 everything rice cakes. So all of the eggs that you are seeing is 1 cup of liquid egg whites and 1 whole egg with 1 serving of fat-free cheese. And what I did was just break it up, put half of it on one plate, half of it on the other plate, and eat it just like that. On top of the lightly salted, I have this sugar-free jam right here. So if you haven't watched any of my other videos, my wife's coworker made that. And then on the everything rice cakes, I have guacamole. All right, so I have 1 mini cup of guacamole over here. So this is a good amount of calories for the first meal. And we're just gonna dive in and have a decent talk about what's going on with the physique. So as you're seeing on the screen right now, that is how I'm looking before this meal, after 20 minutes of Stairmaster cardio and only a few liquids. I was sipping on some black coffee. That's where the physique is at right now. We just did 2 high carb days. The first high carb day, which was Wednesday, was 800 grams of carbs, and the second was 600 grams of carbs. If you really want a deeper dive into the carbohydrates and everything like that, you need to check out the other videos because I recorded both refeed days. So I was not able to get my body fat measured. Apparently the gym only has 2 trainers who operate the in-body scan, and neither of them were there. All good. I was just getting it just to see where I'm at. Don't really necessarily need to know where my body fat is at. What I do know is that I am sub 6%. So we're somewhere in the 5%. Like I said before, I woke up at 183.0. I started the carb load at 179.9. So let's just say 180. We gained 3 pounds. So 3 pounds in 2 days for the carb load. That's going to be some good water and some decent fill up. Now, will I take that approach leading up to the show? I'm actually not sure. Again, if you haven't followed any of my videos, you don't know, but I will be out of town for peak week. So in peak week, I will be living out of a hotel. I'll be going to work for longer durations, maybe 7 to 8 hours a day. So the meal timing will be different. The food items, food choices will be different. My flexibility will be different. So I need to think about that. I know for sure I'll probably be having some Qdoba or Chipotle or even Panda Express for lunch. So I'm going to have to take that into account, and I probably will practice that when that time comes closer. Go to Panda Express and just see what kind of food items I can eat during peak week that will benefit me. So that's actually something I just thought about right now. So thank you guys. This right here, this whole recording the journey is keeping me accountable. And I also can run the tapes back and see what I'm doing wrong, what I'm doing right. And I can get some true visuals and true mindset of what I'm actually doing. So then when it comes down for my next prep, which would be pretty much 10 weeks after this show day, 11 weeks, but that 11th week, I'm taking a break from it all. I'm going out of town, going on vacation for a week. Then we're going to come back and hit them hard. So 10 weeks will be leading up to that IFBB Pro card, the USAs. So I'm getting all my data now, trying to really understand my body a little better than I did in the past, which was years ago. Guys, I haven't stepped on the stage since 2019 at Nationals. I placed 7th. I haven't stepped on stage since. I've been training. I've been eating okay. I haven't really been dialed into some strict eating until this prep right here. So the months leading up to this prep, and then obviously starting in November, that's when I really was truly dialed in, because in all actuality, I've just been hanging out. I mean, it has been COVID. So the pandemic did hit. I was working out of the garage for about 2 years and just enjoying life when it comes down to eating, you know, being a lot more flexible than you've ever seen me before. And I actually took a step back from YouTube. So you don't really see too much of what was going on during the pandemic, but you see quite a bit, because I did record, you know, some things, and it actually was, I think, prepping for a show that I did not do. But anyways, so that's where we're at now. I'm going to go ahead and finish this meal. Like I said, I only did 20 minutes of fasted cardio today because I'm going to train twice today. I'm going to go in there and train by myself during the daytime. After this meal digest, I'm going to go train and hit some legs, hit some lower body. And then at nighttime, you know, it's Friday. Me and the queen always go for our date night at the gym. So we're going to be probably training a pull day or maybe a push day. I'm not really sure as of right now, but I will be training twice. And then I'm also going to incorporate some sauna, get some recovery in there. And obviously I got to hit my abs. So really real hefty day when it comes to training. I took yesterday off, nice rest day. I got a lot of good sleep today. And so now I'm ready to hit it. I got some errands to run. I got to run my wife some lunch. I got some people come to the house to take a look at the house, spray it down, and do everything like that. This is Arizona, so you need to make sure that you have a pest control service set up. So I do have that monthly. So they're coming by today to scope the house out and make sure everything is good to go. And that's going to be the day. Got homework to do for my masters. Got some clients to talk to. I got 2 clients that are on prep right now, so I got to make sure they're legit. This is the weekend. We got to stay focused on our goals. And that's what we have. So I'm going to take you guys along with me. If you have not subscribed to the channel, I need you to subscribe right now. Again, we are getting that pro card this year. So I need you guys to lock in and follow the journey so you can say you saw it all. So as far as the macros goes for the day, I'm not sure on how I want to play things. I am going to bump the fats up just a bit. I'm not sure how I'm going to play the carbs, but we're going to play it by ear. I'm going to keep updating you guys with the physique, letting you know how things are looking. But as you saw from the clips, things are looking pretty good this morning. All right, you guys, so we are about to go train legs. I'm gonna do something that I haven't done all prep, eat a Pop-Tart. All right, I'm gonna eat 2 Pop-Tarts. You guys know, if it fits in macros, we were on Pop-Tarts hardcore, heavy back in the day. Back in the day, you know, that's how old it is. It's back in the day, we were eating Pop-Tarts and all that, but haven't done that all prep. Haven't really eaten Pop-Tarts in a very, very long time, but Pop-Tarts do have sugar and they have a decent amount of carbs in them. So they're gonna be legit for a good leg day. They're going to also be legit to fill up. There are some bodybuilders who backstage believe in Pop-Tarts still, so you will see folks carbing up on Pop-Tarts. I wouldn't recommend trying it for your first time on show day. So make sure that you're able to digest Pop-Tarts. Make sure Pop-Tarts don't jack up your physique. We're going to go ahead and get some brown sugar Pop-Tarts in right now. If you don't know what a Pop-Tart is, I don't know what's wrong with you, but that's a Pop-Tart. Yep. Still tastes like a Pop-Tart. One of the main reasons why I stopped eating Pop-Tarts back in the day, because I used to do If It Fits Your Macros real hard. I stopped eating Pop-Tarts because for the amount of carbs that it has and the amount of fat that it has, they're pretty small. I mean, this is half of it, but they're pretty small. I want more food. I want more volume. So I stopped eating them. But they're still good. All right, y'all. I'm going to catch you in the gym. All right, y'all, so we made it inside. I got a few things going on right here. Let me show you the stack really quick. So I do pre-workout. I do the C4 Ultimate Shred pre-workout right here. I just do 1 scoop, 300 milligrams of caffeine. This pre-workout does not contain creatine, so I do a scoop of creatine as well, 5 milligrams. And I also do 5 grams of glutamine. So I can eyeball this because I know what 5 grams is like on my scale. So just like that. So now we have our pre-workout shred. So the ingredients that are inside this pre-workout are very good for fat burning. Got some cayenne, some carnitine, some citrulline, a little bit of everything inside of this C4 Ultimate Shred. Creatine, you know, is good for that performance, muscle building, strength. And then we have the glutamine for the recovery. And glutamine is also good for digestion as well. But for the purpose of this stack right here, it's for the recovery. And there we have it. I have about 20 ounces of water in here. And it's good. So the creatine and the glutamine are unflavored. And this pre-workout right here is the Bombsicle. I thought I could show you, but apparently I ripped it off. It was on the top right here on the seal, but this is the frozen Bombsicle. All right, let's get it. Oh my goodness. So the grocery store was extremely packed at 12:30, 1 o'clock in the afternoon on a Friday. Wow. So I started to record and then I had to get out of there, man. It was way too much commotion. Every aisle I turned on, I'm trying to get out of people's way. And you guys know I don't have the best energy right now. So I definitely don't want to be fighting people, talking to people, bumping into people, moving out the way. It's just too much. I had to get out of there. But secured the bags. Quick little grocery run. I'm about to pull up to the wife's job and drop her off a little bit of lunch. Probably chill for a minute. So let's keep it moving. There's way too many people. You know how you're walking down the aisle and you're like this? Oh, excuse me. I was like,
you lined yourself up.
Got the thing cribs.
Okay.
And then, these are 2 for $5. Couldn't find them.
Why you couldn't find them?
Oh boy, who telling knows?
Where'd you find this? Cause
yeah, so those are the only ones they had in the whole place.
I just went yesterday.
Where you find them at?
The protein section.
So, if you decide to get your wife anything out of what she asked for, make sure you take pictures.
No.
Yes, this is where I went. This is where I went. This is the only place they had them.
Oh, yeah.
And they were completely out of chocolate, so she got the vanilla. She doesn't like vanilla. And then you asked for baby carrots. And I'm like, yo, first off, I walked around the place 30 years to get those. And I was like, you know what? She didn't ask for that. So let me make sure I get her some baby carrots just in case she didn't want.
Well, I could save this.
I know you can, but I didn't want that to just be the only thing. Yeah, so I was like, you know what? Smart. I'm a smart man. All right. I'm a smart husband.
I'll save this for, I'll probably take it tomorrow.
I've been doing this way too long, guys. Then I got some post-workout sushi. Since I'm gonna hang out for a minute, and I got a protein shake. I don't even have a fork. This is spicy tuna, 10 pieces. I don't use any wasabi, no sir. This is already spicy enough. Just wanna try it out. I normally just get a California roll, get some shrimp, things like that. Switching it up without making a mess. Shall never know. I'm gonna go savage mode on them. It's all good, I wash my hands. That's good sushi right there. Washing it down with 30 grams strawberry protein. Tastes like strawberry milk.
In the fork?
Mm-hmm. Well, thanks.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, I was eating with my hands.
Figured.
Like a straight up savage.
I mean, why you got no chopsticks? Yeah.
I went to the sushi section.
Everybody
30 people.
Over there.
For what?
It's lunchtime.
Why did that mean people like sushi? I was like, are you kidding me? I mean, it was packed, like 30 people. And there's only like 2-3 different options of sushi.
Like, grab it and go.
I was about to should weigh her food out to the gram.
Oh, I didn't know you was recording.
Day in the life. right, y'all. I am legit today. I have prepped food. I have some sweet potatoes and I have just a little bit of chicken. It's actually only, I think, 3 ounces of chicken. I also have muffins. So I grabbed these when I grabbed that sushi. I grabbed some muffins. I mean, this is legit my 3rd day in a row having muffins. All right, so I know it looks like I'm having a good time, but at this point, man, I'm like, wow, I'm eating so many carbs. I didn't even know my body could ever handle this many carbs, but apparently it can. And apparently I need them. I mean, if we consider how long I've really been dieting, it's been over 20 weeks, right? So my body is at the point where it's had enough. And in order for me to keep my metabolism moving, to keep progressing, and also to make sure that I don't lose a significant amount of muscle, I have to continue to feed my body. Now, I don't want to shock my body completely and just start cramming in a whole bunch of calories, but I do need to increase more often than none. So going low carb now and at this stage is not ideal for me. So fats are up, carbs are up, muffins are in. So each muffin actually has 490 calories. Ton of calories. I think the fat was like 25 plus 27. Carb 60, protein 6. Definitely gonna need one of those. Liquid aminos, I use this for all of my protein sources. I even throw it on the rice. Whenever I have rice, grab you some lifesaver. I'm doing real good at editing these videos. So if you aren't subscribed, I need you to subscribe right now. Get locked in. We're getting that pro card this year. You don't want to miss it. I'm using less edits. That's why the videos are coming faster and faster. I figured I have no need to be doing a whole bunch of fancy editing, this, that, and that. I'm just going to give you guys the content, give you what you came to see. You come to see food. You come to see me work out. You come to see the physique. You come to see the journey. So there's no need for me to throw in all these edits. When I start editing too hardcore, it takes a serious amount of time trying to get these videos out, and I'm done doing that, guys. I really want you guys to get the content. Maybe in the future, somewhere down the line, I'll get an editor. I'll get also a videographer, like little things, right? Baby steps. So if you know anybody, I'm in Arizona. If you know anybody, comment down below. Let them know. We got yams right here. So again, 8 ounces of yams. Y'all know I love my Okinawa sweet potatoes. I call them yams, but sweet potatoes. I think in order to call it a yam, it has to have certain ingredients inside of it. I don't know. I'm not a foodie. Now I just got some regular boneless, skinless chicken breasts. I use a wok when I cook the chicken. Cooks are real legit. And I'm getting better at my timing as well when I'm cooking my chicken. Not cooking it too much, not cooking it too little. You know the food is good when your family eats it as well. Because it was a point in time where I was cooking my chicken and my wife was like, yeah, we're not eating that. But when I prep this, when I cook this, they also dined in on it, so it's legit. I'm gonna go ahead and bite into this muffin because I know that's what you guys want to see. Then I'm gonna cut the camera off and I'm gonna get back to work. I gotta train my client tonight. Right now it is 4 o'clock, so I think I'm gonna head to the gym in a little bit and train my client. We're moving around, guys. We're moving on with the day. I had to rest a little bit. Energy was low, but I found it. I picked it back up, probably because of the muffin. I knew it was coming, so I was happy. Oh wow, look, they got the chocolate chips lined around it. So when it comes like 2 days out, 1 day out, show day, I'm definitely gonna be having a muffin. It hasn't stirred me wrong. You guys should have already seen the physique. That was the physique when I first got home. And that was about 3 hours ago, 2.5, about 2.5 hours ago, 2.5, 3 hours ago. All right, catch you guys in a bit.